No idea if this is working. I haven't touched a live stream thing in like a year. Let's see if this is working. It is indeed working. Just test if the audio works. Hello, hello. Wonderful. That's everything working. Nah. Nah, but that's crazy, bro. That's insane. I can't believe you just messaged me immediately. That's crazy. I might try to turn this brightness down. Am I back though? Nah, I'm back, 100%. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling great. Wow, you've just made me feel better. That's crazy. My goodness. And I didn't think this was gonna work first time, so I've spent the last half an hour setting up YouTube. I've got a brand new PC and everything. I don't even know how it sounds. I'm gonna after the stream try set everything up some more. Let me just test if this works. Hope I'm not showing anything I'm not supposed to. I think there's a bit of a delay as well. Thanks, man. How you been doing? How are you? I got rid of like everyone on my Steam ages ago, and I can't access my old Discord. I don't know if you ever tried messaging me again, because Steam with Rust was broken. It's still broken. If you have anyone on your friends list, you get like 3 FPS depending on your system. Yeah, we're all good, man. Okay, cool. Seems that's good. Screen recording's good. Looks a little hard. I might have to make my fonts a little bigger. See, I'm seeing how it looks. Ugh. Wow, I can't really show. I'm trying to see how it looks on my phone, because a lot of people will watch on phone if they do. I feel like I have to make a lot of fonts bigger. Let me test. So Godot. Let me see how this looks. Also have really quiet music playing. I have no idea how that sounds, if that sounds good or not. We'll see. Yeah, see the Discord thing. I have probably 4 times now tried getting that old Discord back, Game Dev Night. Because I don't have my old phone number, which is like a number from years ago, they can't give it to me, no matter what info I'm willing to give them. I've even offered like giving bank card details, and they're like, no, sorry, that's not it. We need the old phone number. So that's crazy. I still actually have that SIM card on my phone, but it's in another country. So if I'm desperate enough, I'll go to that country and see. Yeah, see, so I'm checking my phone again. Again, you can't really see on my camera, but yeah, that font's too small. Gonna have to make it bigger. Alright, I'll sort that out next time though. Alright, let's get started. Some stuff. I'm gonna open your chat on my phone. Should be that good. Cool. Sweet. Okay. Should maybe gotten a little bit more organized. Okay, cool. So I have a little project I want to work on. As the title says, 1 year no Godot. I can't remember anything. The other day I couldn't even do like a start function. I can't even remember if it's called start or not. I think in Unity it's called start. I don't know if Godot is different. Let me see. Prototype. I hope that went to the right folder actually. Where did that just make the project though? Already having problems. Show me one. sec. For some reason, I'm not seeing the Yeah, see, I could get that SIM thing, but the problem is I have an old SIM card, so I don't know if it'll work that way. Sorry, give me one sec. Let me just fix this. You stopped with Godot as well. Probably depends what counter is SIM from where you're from. See, the old SIM card's from New Zealand. It wouldn't work here. There's no way. I think I could get it to work, but I'll probably go back there for a holiday soon. So I'll just leave it till then. It's whatever. I see the problem. New core games. That should just be in here. Turret. Prototype. Sick. Turret prototype. Wonderful. I'm having a weird issue, so I'll show you. So I can see your chat here, as you can see. I can see the chat here. But for some reason... Cool, there's that. For some reason, there's no chat on my phone. That's really weird. Let me see what happens if I send a message. Oh, I don't... Hello, me. That's weird. I hope so, man. I hope it motivates you. Yeah, I'm gonna try leave the videos for a while still. I wanna... Yeah, okay, chat's working now, so I can actually read what you're saying. Cool. Let me also... Oh, man. Why'd I make the font bigger? There we go. This is gonna take ages. I'm gonna leave the videos for a bit. I want to just learn Godot again. I'll pick it up quick. I'm not worried about that. But when I tell you I forgot everything, I forgot everything. I'm trying to... It's probably editor settings. I want to make the font bigger, otherwise you guys can't see anything. Let's do 20. That should be fine. This music has a little bit of swearing in it too, but I honestly don't care. I don't think having music on a stream that has like a little bit of swearing is gonna affect my channel, as long as it's not in a video, so I'm just gonna hope it doesn't. So, my goals. Oh, that's really bright. Let me just see if there's a dark theme, maybe. Sorry, it's probably blinding you as well. What have you been playing lately, Navo? I can't remember what you played last time. I think we talked about what we both played last time on Steam. It's the man. There we go. Wonderful. Hey, Andrew. Bro, I haven't heard from you since my Minecraft stream, Andrew. I still remember you, bro. That was ages ago. That's crazy. You don't think music's loud enough? Alright, I'll turn it up a little. So I've got the desktop volume turned down. I'll turn that up first, and then I'll turn... Ignore all my tabs, please. I'll turn the sound up slightly. Oh, come on. This is why I hate YouTube. Let me know if that's too loud or not. Marvel Rivals. See, I tried it. It was pretty good. It's just, I feel like it's something, for me at least, I'd need some friends to really enjoy with. I just really didn't like it on my own. But it's pretty good. I think the problem too is there's not really any characters I like the entire kit of. Everyone has like some mechanic I don't like, which puts it off for me. Oh no! 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 It was loud enough? Oh no, wait. Meh. There we go. That's about how it was. That should be fine. Oh, that's nasty, man. Dude, I haven't listened to no copyright sound. I'll turn it back down. I haven't listened to no copyright sound in years. Oh, hello, accumulator. Who's that? Okay. Super basic little plan I've set up here in Obsidian. Yeah, see, I tried Rivals at launch as well, and I was like, meh, it's alright, and then I just kind of moved on. I didn't really like it that much. And here's the plan. I'm not going to try to do all this right now, but this is like, I want to try to get all of this done before I actually try to get back into it. There's a few things I want to do. There's also something else I want to do. I'm going to just copy that, paste. And here, basic UI. Turret building menu. Turret upgrades, sell, etiquette. That should be good. I think that's fine. Yeah. Attributes. That's what's necessary. See how much damage and stuff your turret does. Cool. That's all that's necessary. And then some core loop. Let's see, a basic loop for the game to play. Let's say, what would we say? Point of interest. Oh, of interest to defend, and just place upgrade turrets to live long as possible. And there's one more thing. What was the last thing for a core loop? I guess some form of resource generation. Fantastic. Surely there's some emoji that can resemble a core loop. Let's see, maybe there you go. UI. Also, I should have announced the stream or something. I only have like 2 hours and 15 minutes. I was actually planning to do the stream earlier today because I wanted to stream me working on this and me just playing some games, but that ended up not happening, so it's all been a bit weird. But next time I'll actually announce it. What can represent UI? Maybe like a screen? TV? Yeah, sure. That works. And to make this easier, let me also just do here. Target and goal. A small defense game to relearn Godot. Andrew, I have not been developing anything. I have not touched anything game dev related since that last user interface video, which I have gotten rid of. It was like a level select video. And even before that video, it had been like a month. There's been a little bit of up and down stuff. I've seriously like not touched Godot. So my old Discord is still owner of that server, but there's 3 people that have max, like full authority, like they can do everything I can do. So it's not the end of the world, but it is annoying. Simple small defense game to relearn Godot. Perfect. And then I want to put the font, make the font a little bit bigger. Surely. Maybe an appearance? Oh, I guess for now. I'll figure it out. Zoom works. There we go. You guys should be able to read that, right? Worst case... Nah, I can get the old account back. It's just a hassle. So just plug my phone in. Reason I gotta go is I gotta go pick someone up. Cool. Yeah, that looks fine. I can read that on my phone. Sick. Have you still been working on anything in Godot, Andrew? I think last time you said you were working on some. Cool. So super duper simple. We have the goal, which is this is just to learn Godot. Some possible functions I want to work on. I want to make a turret that just hit scans, so just selects an enemy and just damages him. There's no projectile. Then I want a projectile-based turret, which will actually shoot out projectiles instead. It's just 2 different ways people might do things. I then want to implement some attributes, so you can change the spread, the fire rate, the damage, what type of projectile, maybe like an exploding thing or something that leaves fire on the ground. No clue, but something. Targeting system, pretty much just want to copy paste Bloons tower defense, so just you can target by first, close, strong, and last. Super duper simple again. Then I want to put line of sight in, so 2 ray casts pretty much like this, just in a V shape. And it's pretty much just so for it to detect enemies when it should be shooting and shouldn't be shooting. So if an enemy isn't actually lined up yet, it's not just going to shoot when it shouldn't. That's just for like immersion's sake, because I want the turrets to actually turn to what they're firing at. I don't want them to just snap, 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 snap. Some simple AI, I want to put in a simple state machine, which is just idle or shooting enemy or retargeting, whatever, something like that. A area detection, which is kind of the same as line of sight, except it's just going to be like a little cone that detects enemies, just a hitbox. I'll read what you said in a sec, Andrew. Some rotational detection is pretty much the most complicated thing I want to put in here. So I want to put in a little dictionary, so you can put in a pattern the turret will kind of behave while it's waiting to see an enemy. So let's say you have a turret that's going to look up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, and then like the player can like scoot around it trying to sneak past. Just a little simple way to I don't know, make it more interesting. And then upgrades. Upgrades, very last thing. That's the most difficult thing. It's more difficult than rotation because I'm doing it last. I'm not going to have set up anything else in this class to actually be modular, so that's going to be a pain, but it's part of it. And then core loop, just throw some other things into the game. And then basic UI, perfect. That is it. See, I have some other ideas and things. I'll show you how these look. I did not make this. I wrote out the whole thing and then I put it into ChatGPT to make it look nice. So the way this looks is that's ChatGPT's doing. But I wrote it all. But yeah, this is what I did want to work on, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna start even simpler. This has absolutely everything to make the game. Like it is including, it just has every category. But nah, just gonna leave it. Maybe I'll get to it in the future. For now, just this. Fantastic. Now I don't know if I want 2D or 3D. 2D's probably easier, but man, I can't remember a thing. Alright, what did you say, Andrew? I actually switched to Unreal 5. It's such a blast, making my own materials, and it functions very cool. And I have a very good project going on with unique graphics. That's good, man. I'm still on the Discord. If you want to share any of that, might have a look at it off stream. But I'll have a look at it, see what you're doing. If you say it's got unique graphics, I'd like to see, especially in Unreal, because I know the problem with Unreal, at least my opinion, is a lot of people don't make their own graphics. They'll just like use default settings. I mean, it looks great, I'm just saying. So I'd like to see. Cool. Give me 1 sec. I want to check something. I'm just checking something on the actual YouTube channel, and the problem is it's showing like the stream keys and stuff. I don't want to show the stream keys. It could be bad. Someone hijacked the stream. Perfect. Yeah, cool. Not bad. Better than I thought, to be honest. I will honestly maybe do a video showing what my analytics look like. I think a lot of people would be surprised how the channel has been doing. Since that last video, I've gotten more views and subscribers than channel's ever gotten, by far. I quit at 1,100 subs. Channel is right now almost 2,600. So maybe when I do a video, I'll actually I'll do a I'm back video if I do a couple streams, and then maybe I'll do a video Q&A, kind of show some things. That's just interesting. It's kind of crazy. 2D scene. I'm really lost. I'm gonna call this loop. No. Just in game. No. I'm just gonna call it in-game. In-game scene. Oh, I can't remember what how this stuff looks. Okay, you capitalize your words, yeah. So in-game scene, capitalize like that, and when you save it, lowercase for folders, I think. And then I like to call mine call, and yeah, so in-game underscore scene. Perfect. Wonderful. Start with a script folder 2. Scripts. That's not how you spell scripts. Scripts, and then in here. Game manager. I can't remember how I used to do script. I don't think it was capital, like capital on each word. Just do it like that. That's whatever. Game manager. Yeah, that's cool. Actually, I don't want it on that, do I? See, the thing is, I want to stop using the problem I had before, that I kind of feel like restricts you if you want to get into more complicated things, is using global scripts so much. They're very useful, but only for single player. I want to start working in more of a multiplayer loop. Yeah, I'm gonna have the game manager on an actual thing. Cool. I don't have any assets. I should have thought about that. Crap. It's whatever. Let's make a turret scene. So, This will be our Gatling. Turret Gatling. Gatling or minigun? Gatling. Gatling's cooler. Quaternius. Forgot what that is. I feel like it's a rotational thing. Turret Gatling. Scenes. Capitals on. Structures. Turrets. Turret Gatling. Sick. And in our scripts, we're gonna have one more thing. Core. Game manager goes into core. Script structures and turrets. Just turret. It's making good CC 0 assets. Oh, Quaternius. Yeah, okay, I know who you're talking about. See, for some reason I thought you were talking about Kenny, maybe? No, it's not Kenny. Turret. We'll have a core class for turrets. They'll have all their targeting and thingies like that. Cool, that's that. Turret. There's no errors, so I'm assuming it's good. And our game manager, this will be class name. Game manager. Perfect. Then we gotta do something else as well. We need a class of turrets to reference. We need like a build menu. We need to assign everything to a build menu. Yeah. Build menu. Structure sheet, maybe? Something that stores all our structures for the player. Structure. Structure shop. Cool. Class name, structure. Shop that will have a. I can't remember how to declare a variable. Is a dictionary? That's a dictionary, right? 1 second. Prepare to get flashbanged. Flashbang warning. Dictionary, Godot. Can't remember how dictionary looks. Beautiful. No problemo. Do. Turret. Like that. It's not happy. Why is it not happy? Dude, I did the same thing as this guy. That's not the right syntax. This is rough. This is rough. It should be something like this. So Gatling. And let's see if does that work. Yes, yeah, I'm missing something here. What's this? What is going on? I know you can put dictionaries inside of dictionaries. ChatGPT to the rescue. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a few turrets. Call this one Rocket. This should be 2. Rocket. Maybe Sniper. And one last turret. What do I want? So I want a Gatling gun for fast firing. I want a rocket that is gonna have AoE damage and shoot a projectile. Sniper will be hit scan. That's gonna be my hit scan turret. And then we need one more. One more. I want something that has multiple guns. I want like a circle shot. Let's call it Spike. No, not Spike. Maybe. What are they called in balloons? Balloons, different towers. What do they call them? Star monkey, tack shooter. Tack shooter, that's what they call them. That doesn't help at all. Let's just say Sparea. Killsies. Now we gotta figure out why this doesn't work. ChatGPT to the rescue. Godot. Damn, I was kind of hoping the Google search would just work. Once again, I need to figure the streaming stuff out. The thing is, I don't know what ChatGPT I'm signed into here, and I have that like chat saving thing on, so it has like a billion thingy-majiggities. There's absolutely nothing. Cool, wonderful. Please help me using Godot 4. I can't get this dictionary to work. I forgot the syntax.
Hey, Thirst, come drop that.
I want a list of... No, I want a dictionary of buildings with a sub-dictionary for each category, as you can see. Let's see what she says. Almost there, syntax fix. So what did I forget? Just annotations. Wonderful. Okay. Cool. So game manager, let's do some stuffies. We'll do a var building list equals our structure shop.new. Yeah, that should work if I remember right. And then how does the start function look again? Let's not start. Is it init? It's not that. I know it's not that. How does the start function look in Godot? Ready, dude. Ready. Ready. Cool. Go away. Makes it look more complicated. Print. Building list. Dot strat. Buildings. I call it that. I did. Buildings. Cool. And it should be turrets or turret. Turrets. That should work, right? 0. First, just see if it prints that. Select scene. Cool, so we have Gatling 0, Rocket 1, Sniper 2, Sprayer 3. Perfect, wonderful. It works. Now let me see if I remember this right. So 0 should just print. Woof. What happens if I just do this? I didn't use capitals, did I? Oh, dude. Should never use capitals for things like that. Cool. It works. That's good. Let's give them some data. And damage. That should be, let's say, it has 2 damage a shot. Fire rate, nah, just one. Fire rate. How many shots per second? How many shots per second for that? 3. 3. And we will do projectile speed. And that will be 200. What else do we need? We have the damage, we have the fire rate, we have projectile speed. We need some more complex data that we're missing. We're missing the scene, which I will put that in. Nah, it's not gonna work that way. Gatling, like so. Cool. And need something else. We don't need a scene reference. I remember now how I do this. Yeah, we don't need that. Projectile, there we go. Projectile. Arm. Bullets. We'll say bullets. There you go. Bullets. Wonderful. Projectile bullet. Oh, another big thing I have to mention is something I want to set up too. I have quite a lot faster internet than the last place. Dual streaming, so I'm going to set it up so I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I feel like that'd be good. And just note again, I am going to do, probably going to do a lot of gaming on this channel. Now, just on streams, so I'm not going to upload gaming videos on here. I'll have a second channel of gaming videos, but the streams, I want to work on stuff or play stuff. I don't want to restrict this channel to just one thing, at least for the streams. So we have projectile speed, that's good. We have a reference, the projectile. Cool, I think that's all we need for now. Gatling is the only thing we're going to use for now. Our game manager, so let's see what it prints for Gatling now. Yeah, projectile, bullet, damage 2, fire rate 3, sick. So we need a bullet scene. Bullet. Projectiles. See, we can give enemies bullets too and stuff, so people just here say, we don't even need to do that, we just bullet TSCN. Sick. So what that's going to do is instance a bullet. Now let's do some amazing is there any like placeholder textures? Anything? Even just like a simple cube? No, that's not happy. Let me see. I can't remember if we have any just stuff built in. I'm just gonna go check something here too. Yeah, cool. Animated sprite 2D. Okay, I know we got the collision shape, but don't we have like just those shapes for... Damn it, man. Yeah, see, because he just... Oh, let me get rid of this viewport texture garbage. Cool. Please go away. Alright, collision shape. So here we can just go... Yeah, see, I want that, but I just want to draw it. I'm gonna have to draw some stuff. Don't want to do that. Man, I really thought that'd at least be something. Alright, give me 1 millisecond. Get after setting up. So, I want to set up all this stuff so I don't need to keep switching my cam. There's just so many things I can't show. At least I want to show. Just installing a sprite. I don't have it on this computer. Almost done. Cool. Finished. Wonderful. Go back to everything. Sick. New file. Yeah, 32, whatever. That'll work for everything. Oh, I haven't used this in a long time. I think B is draw, L is line, E is erase. That's too big. There was another thing, another binding I'm missing. U for these. Cool. We'll go with white for everything for now. Because then we can just color it in game. So I'm thinking there we go. That's our bullet. Oh, very good. There's our bullet. Now what we can do is go slightly darker. And then slightly darker again. Wonderful. Now that bullet can just be textured in Godot. Slightly more hue. Maybe what am I thinking? Just trying to give it a bit more texture, you know what I mean? I don't just want some generic pixel art bullet. You know what? Go with this. Yeah, that'll look fine. That's whatever. Documents. A sprite. And here we will go turret prototype. This is our bullet. Wonderful. We will export that immediately. Yeah, that's good. Cool. 32. We need a Gatling gun. How will we let this Gatling gun look? I think I got it. I'm not gonna make it a Gatling gun. Now that I think about it, I'm not making it a Gatling gun. Why'd I call it that? So our bullet is... That's how big our bullet is. For now I'm just gonna use black. So that's the shape we need for the barrel. So we will go... Oh yes, wonderful. And this would be our barrel. It looks a little funny right now, they're getting ideas. This will be the thingy majiggity. Then maybe if I start... Come on. 2020? Not far enough. 24 maybe? Why is that happening so funny? So I think that's... Man. I'm so bad at pixel art. Well, I haven't touched it in... I've probably touched pixel art even like further back than this. Damn, but I want something. I don't think I've ever drawn a top-down turret in pixel art either. That's the shape of our bullet. I might have an idea. It's not going to be pretty, but it'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Da, da, da. Then we have our ugly gun. Kill. Yep. I've got this idea. This needs to be symmetrical. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Does it need to be symmetrical though? Kinda looks nice being a little more lengthy. Oh yes. Oh, splendid. That looks good. Then, what we can do is go a little bit darker. This is very hard to see. I can't even actually tell what I'm looking at. I think that's good. Yes. Kill. G to full. G to full there. This one. That should look pretty decent. Sick. Now, what we can do, something like this. So, you know what, I actually like that look that we just accomplished. I don't like that. I like the kind of Y outline that's gonna come down here. Like this. Thank you, Andrew. You know what we can do is when I put upgrades in, I can take these barrels, right? This is my idea. I think we just chuck them on the sides. Well, yeah, we can chuck them on the sides when we get to that. So then it'll be a double gun turret and then whatever, right? Like this. There's room for expansion here. Sick. Save that. Gatling. We need some frames as well for this Gatling turret. Yeah, I want a basic animation for it at least. No animation for now. Animation will be like nice polish, but we'll get to it. That's whatever. That'll work. So our bullet, sprite 2D, res, assets, bold, structures. Let me already do some refactoring. This should be structures. Fantastic. That should be structures. Wonderful. Test if it still works. Yep. Okay. And now we documents, a sprite. I did not know this song is copyright free. I hope it is. This is meant to be a copyright free soundtrack. Where's my project settings? Ah. I remember, first of all, I want this for maximized, whatever. And 20 by 1080. What happens if I do that? I guess it's 1080p full screen. When you change our rendering linear to nearest, yeah, pixel art. Cool. Bullets. Hello. Collision shape. Now we can be generous to the player. We can make the bullet bigger. That is, as I remember I used to say in my tutorials, that is what you want to do. Let's make them a little bit bigger. In this case, I'm just gonna have it be pixel perfect. This isn't a this isn't a tutorial anyway. It's just me working on my stuff. Dude, did they add more nodes? I mean, it's been a year, of course. Yeah, multi-meshing since 2D. That's crazy. Collision. Ah, there you go. Fantastic. That's what I was looking for. Area 2D. Oh, you know what we can do? Nah, we don't. No, we don't want to change that now. Area 2D. That gets the. We need a bullet script as well. Projectiles. For now, I think for now we just go projectile. We don't specifically make a script called bullet, because we should be able to just use a script for everything. So projectile. Class name projectile. Sick. This would be bullets. Something I want to change in here as well. Structure shop. Nah, bullet's good. Okay, cool. So when we instance, we load that. That'd be fine. As long as it's not capital. What did I save it as? Nah, it's lowercase. Cool. Is the bullet done? There's something else I want. I want a particle. GPU particle. We need a texture. Yeah, okay. Texture, eh? Do a texture. 32. Maybe a little darker. Cool. That is our trail. should all be lowercase. What am I doing? Trail effect. Export as trail effect Gatling. Bullet, this needs to be renamed. Where's that bullet? Bullet. What? Sick. Delete. And bullets. Let me just refactor this as well, give it some structure. Projectiles, bullets, and we'll do one just called VFX. That'll be our trail effect. Cool. The sprite needs to be updated. GPU particle gets the trail effect. Sick. And GPU particle also needs to... That's not working. Why is that not working? What's wrong? Material to process particles is not assigned. Is that... That's not it. A material to process the particles is not assigned, so no behavior is imprinted. Ah, what? Okay, kill. Ah. That's good. What's this? No, not that. Time. It's not that. That's not what I want to change. Fix FPS. Yeah. Oh, speed. Dude, my heater's way too hot. This plastic chair is gonna melt. Where do I adjust where it comes out of? I remember you don't need to rotate it. Surely it's... Oh, what? Spawn angle. Spawn position. It's not doing anything. I'm just messing around. Angle. Velocity. This is what we want. Direction. Is that not working? -1? That should work. That should be 1. Why is that not working? This looks so... Dude, it's not that bad, come on. Why is that not working though? I don't like when things get updated. Okay, accelerators, gravity. No gravity. There you go. No acceleration. Display. Scale over velocity. Scale over velocity? What's that doing? What's... Scale over velocity? No, it was just scale over time. Animation, hue, color curves. They should have left us. They like redid the whole particle system. Lifetime section, that's fine. That's fine. Collision, that's fine. Explosiveness is good. Give it a little oomph. Randomness. What's that? What's that? Yeah, that should be 0.5. I'll leave how it is for now. I just... Maybe linear acceleration. Where'd you see that? Linear acceleration. Am I blind? Oh. Nah. I just want these things to get smaller over time. And you'd think it's scale with velocity. Crap, man. I'm lost. Completely lost. We'll go with sphere for now, just for testing purposes. Let's see what happens. Linear acceleration. Scale over velocity. Yes, it's not doing anything. Let's do a curve. It's not doing anything. Whatever. We are gonna leave this for now. I'm not gonna waste any more time on it. Let me just go into the how fast it's spawning. It's a little bit quick for me. It's spawning a little bit too much. Particle flags. Amount for yes. Lifetime is a little bit long too. That looks kind of funny. You know what? That looks kind of interesting. Cool. We'll just do that. Maybe because there is a velocity. Yeah. I'll mess. I'll mess around with it in my own time. Cool. So that's our bullet kind of complete. This needs to be. I need to change this type. This type needs to be something else. This type needs to be a rigid body. I don't know if it's meant to be rigid or a character body. Physics body. That should be fine. That should work. This script for our projectile should be a rigid body 2D. What's up? There is no shape. Cool. Well, this shape. Oh wait, no, it doesn't need to be a rigid body. Never mind. I'm gonna hard code everything. Only needs to be a rigid body if gotta do some funny like gravity stuff. I'm not doing that though. I'm a noob. I'm a noob. It's not gonna happen. Cool. Let's add some color to our texture. Where can I do that? No. What? Ah. Ah, you see. Wonderful. Color palettes. Color palettes. Was this the website I like? Yes. I like this one. Actually, I don't like this one. Pixel art color. Palettes. Oh, I have an hour and 20 minutes left and I haven't even done much yet. Do something. Oh, you know what? Let's do something funny. Let's do something funny. How does this work again? Yeah, sure. Save image as. Yep. Just go into our assets folder, like show. What happens if I just go like this? And then on our sprite. Oh yes. That works. Don't like that color though. Let's do this one for that. And then for our particle, same thing. Modulate. Visibility. Same color. Cool. Fantastic. And get rid of that. Now our turret needs a sprite 2D. Be our Gatling turret like so. It is rotated the wrong way. Why is that not done? Fantastic. Let's go to. You know what? I don't want to rotate it like that. Let's just update the sprite. What the? Sprite rotate. There you go. Wonderful. Documents. There's the Gatling. Delete that one. Export. Cool. Delete the Gatling. Refresh, please. Cool. Sick. Visibility, and then let's choose a color for the turret. Now, for the turret, I think I'm gonna go for one of these funny colors. Maybe just the orange though. How does? That's bad. Pink? Nah, I'm not feeling it. I'll work on properly texturing this thing. Also, I missed a single pixel. Yeah. 2 pixels. Cool. Don't show again. Overwrite, please. Was it? It's not super ugly. That's fine. Cool. That is our ugly turret with our beautiful ugly bullet as well. So we'll do a node to D. Actually, there's a node for this, isn't there? I think it's a marker. Marker. There you go. Marker. That's our marker right there. I don't know which way is which. That's the problem. I really have no idea. They changed the marker too, bro. Why do they have to change everything so much? I'm not using that. That's bad. Might just be missing something about how they changed it. That's terrible. We'll do that. That is our 5 point. 5 points. This needs turret script. Yep. What are we missing? That's it. Don't need anything else. So it's turret script. We have some turret data. What is it? We have a projectile. How do I want this to work? Yeah, no, I got it. So var projectile. Var fire rate and then projectile speed. I think that's how you syntax. You do underscore. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you do underscore with coding. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. I just want to be sure beforehand. ChatGPT, is this correct syntax for a variable? Yep, cool. It's correct. That equals a preload. And we do the turret path, but no, we did not do a little thingy-majiggity. That. I think I am cooking, people. What's wrong here? We have one string plus a string plus a string. Why are you unhappy? What's wrong? Preload files, but just load. Okay, cool. Oh, hey Philip, how's it going, bro? I don't know if I've seen you before. So I recognize Andrew and Navo, those two I recognize, and Accumulator from like my last stream, which that was so long ago. I think it's something like I don't do this here. No, I'm making a mistake. I don't do this here. That's what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, that is just... Yeah, I remember now. String. This is a... Do we want damage to be integers or floats? Integers. I'm working integers. It's just simpler. Fire rate integer as well. Screw it. And projectile speed integer as well. Oh. Yeah, everything integers. Just a beginner dev to Godot. Well, welcome to Godot, man. I am pretty much beginner now myself. I can't even remember how to do a start function earlier in the stream. A ready function, sorry. There you go. Or how to do a dictionary. So we have to load that data. Func update attributes. It'll make it a little easier, but this is load tart data. Yeah, and all this needs is a string. How do you do this again? Var. No. Var. No. No. Is it like that? What am I doing wrong? What syntax am I messing up? Please fix syntax. Stay logged out, thank you. There you go. You don't need var, that's why. And yet, tone name, there you go. Cool, now we'll do a fancy little thing. So, we will go projectile equals structure shop dot struct. What did I call it? Structures. Why is it not showing? Structures. Turrets. Is that what I call it? Turrets, and then we do the turret name. And then we do projectile. Why is that unhappy? Pass error. Why is that unhappy? This should be good. ChatGPT to the rescue. Why is this not working? I'm forgetting more syntax. Syntax look mostly correct. Cannot find memo structures. Structures. Struct. Structures. That's spelled the same. Dude, what? Look at your message in a second. Here is my structure script. And then, by the way, this is how you wonderfully debug. Just ChatGPT it while you're learning. Here is my turret script. As you can see, structures is there. So why can't find structures? Alright, well, ChatGPT's talking. What did you say? Oh man, script is so painful, and because I don't know it very well, but I'm slowly learning. Got hung up on pixel art for tile maps, animation frames, spreadsheets, etiquette. Yeah, I'd say probably focus just on the art side of things for a while. It's more important to have just something that looks a little bit more nice. I've felt, especially working on a project yourself, because it just feels better to work on. Like where is this? I mean, look at this. This looks terrible. This looks terrible. And it doesn't feel good to work with. Now, what did it say? Most likely because it isn't globally accessible. Oh, dude, that's why. Duh. What did I call it in here? I want to access the game managers. To make my life easy, I am going to do a naughty thing that I said I'm not going to do at the start. Take that off there. Project settings, globals. Go into here, get rid of that. Fantastic. To add one in. Scripts, core, Game manager. Oh yeah. Add. Game manager. Building list. There you go. Wonderful. What project are you working on at the moment, Philip? Is it a 2D game? Oh, well, you said pixel art. Well, I mean, it could be a 2.5D game. Is it like just a roguelike or something? Platformer? Let's print this, shall we? This should just work. I am just going to wing it. What we can do is actually just print this. This should work too. Gatling. Yeah, that should work. I forgot a couple. No, I didn't. Bullets. Oh, it works. Yeah, cool. Sick. Fantastic. So what I'm doing here is I'm accessing the game manager, which has its own building list, which is just based off of this. And what I'm doing is I'm going into that building list. I'm hopping into here. Now we're accessing the structures. This right here, like I said. And I'm accessing turrets, so we're accessing everything in this section. So if there were any other sections, we wouldn't access that. And then we're accessing the given name, which in this case we'd say Gatling, which is right there, Gatling. So now we're accessing everything in Gatling. And then we're accessing the projectile name, which the projectile name is bullets. That's how that works. This is why I love dictionaries. Man, that's so satisfying. Now we can just load everything, for being honest. Damage. Fire rate, projectile speed. That should be the same. Fire rates. There we go. Oh, no, missing something here. Oh, that's turret now. Here we go, damage. Fire rate, projectile speed, fire rate, damage. Yep, it's about the same. Cool, so we got that's all the data being loaded from our list. So now whenever we update this, it will update everything. So now we don't have any. I don't like putting data in scenes. I don't like doing public variables and doing that. Let me see what you said. 2D top-down open world, have tons of assets created already. Just now getting into the physics node script etiquettes. Cool, man. That's cool. Feel free to share any screenshots in the Discord. Maybe after like being back for a bit, I can do like a stream where I kind of just go through some of the stuff people have been sending. I haven't seen in ages. Better than Blizzard employee with 20 years of experience. Thanks, man. You see, this is what coding is all about. Big brain and IQs. Massive. Still need to deal with these other turrets though. That's awful. Cool. That should be the data done though. Now our projectile needs to use that data. So projectile is kind of getting some of this info as well. The projectile needs a reference to the damage, which is a integer. A lot of this is unnecessary. I just like to do it this way because reading it is super easy. Just copy that into that. And we're gonna do a same function as well. So we'll load. It's nice to do functions because I'll show you a problem. Load. What did I call this one? Load turret data. Load turret. What am I doing? Load projectile data. Yeah, Yeah, that's fine. No. See, this one's slightly different. So this one we're passing the damage and the projectile speed. Oh, actually, P damage and P speed. This one is a int. This one is a int. I'll show you why we're doing it like this in a sec. Cool. And then what am I missing? Oh yeah, that. We got damage. P damage. Cool. And P speed equals projectile speed equals P speed. I'll show you why I'm doing it like this from now on. So I never used to do this. The problem is this is how you normally do it. You'd go into your turret. It's not going to look exactly like this, but how can I show this? Maybe in here. You'd have a function, so spawn bullet or shoot or fire or whatever. In there you would have a reference to what you want to spawn, so you would say normally here you would kind of like load the path, whatever. Then what we do is we instance said bullet, and then this is how you normally do it, right? So you normally go, and you also have to set a reference to the instance. So we're gonna go, why is this being so weird? Okay, spawn, nah, it's being too weird. Here we go, okay. I could do this whole thing in it. Sick. Oh, yeah. So spawned bullet equals instance bullet, and then we will go, this is how it works, right? So spawned bullet dot damage equals damage, and you would go spawned bullet dot speed equals speed. Now you'd also do other things. You'd go spawn bullet dot parent equals root of the scene, and you would also do spawn bullet dot position equals 5 point dot position. So you would spawn it at the position you have set on your turret, which I have set mine here, so that spawn that. That's how it looks, right? So here you spawn it, and this can get a little hard to read once you got a lot going on, because if you, same with this loading turret data, you don't need this function, but again it can get a little confusing to look at because you have no idea what's getting loaded where. And if you have everything in a superclass, like let's say in the structure shop I have 5 different functions for 5 different things, like, oh, this is how it spawns a bullet, this is how it spawns an energy generating structure, this is how it spawns a turret. It gets really confusing when it's all jumbled into all these different things, whereas here we can just put everything into one script. Completely unnecessary, honestly a waste of time if you're going to do a very small project, but the readability is really easy because here is where the processing is happening. Same thing with my projectiles. So now the projectile stuff's getting updated in here. So instead of us doing all of this, well, at least these, we can go load data, and we just pass it the damage and the speed. So this is kind of the same deal, but we're just sending it information and it's updating itself instead of us updating it outside, because again it gets hard to read. So all of this is personal workflow. None of it is, there's no right or wrong opinion. You do it how you want to do it. That's how I like to do it. Well, I didn't used to do it that way, but that's how I'm going to do it now so that other people can read my code a little easier. Okay. Sick. I think that's all we need for that. that should now be the data we need there. Turret data there. Yeah. Func. What's process? Yeah, process. I think I could just do look. Return. Ooh. Self.look. Oh. I'll figure it out in a minute. What did you say? Funny stuff, should have done this years ago. Good luck, man. Yeah. Yes. I'm almost out of water. Okay, that's good. Now, for this, just the sake of this, we're just testing still. Func ready. I don't like this automatic void thing. It's really bothering me. That's an update I don't like. Load turret data. We're just gonna tell it Gatling. This is cheating, of course, but we're just gonna tell it that. It'll get its data. And then func process. Again, don't like the void thing. It's unnecessary. In this case. You just make the turret look at cursor. This script and process. ChatGPT, help me. Get the global position of the mouse, calculate the direction vector, look at, calculate. This is 2D turret. Yes, it is. That's good. Nope, it's unhappy. Get global mouse position is not found. Get global mouse position not found in base. See, ChatGPT still a little out of date. Oh my goodness, yes. Should be no 2D. There we go. Sweet. Never mind. That's my fault. Let's put a turret in as well. So we have a turret there. The transform should be like that. What is a good low resolution that fits 9 aspect ratio for small pixel art full screen? 320 by 180. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, dude, the errors go away. Why do the errors go away? More stuff to figure out. Okay, invalid access to property or key. Base of object. Projectile speed equals. It doesn't like that. What did I do? I didn't put an underscore. Okay. Silly me. Okay, so all the data loads fine. There's a turret in the top left that needs to be changed. So the turret needs to be at 160, 90. Why is that stretching? Resizable, yeah. Aspect. Ignore. Nope. Expand. Nope. Dude! How do you do this again? How do I make this stretch? Disabled? Should I be doing viewport? Oh, there you go! I'm just gonna, do I leave it like this for now? It's really bad. Let me just do up the resolution a little more. 360, 320, 180. What am I doing? See what that looks like. 1920 divided by 2 and 1080 divided by 2. I see way too big, man. I don't want to make the turrets bigger. I'll just do the really ugly. It's terrible, but at least it looks unique. I guess. That's so stupid. Cool. So now when we left click project settings, we need a input for add a new action. Shoot. Shoot or fire? Fire. Yeah. Mouse inputs, left mouse button. Cool. If input action press fire? No, man. I think I actually just remembered that. Please? Print. Shooting. Why does this not work? Why doesn't this work? Input action file. Is action pressed? Come on, bro. Is... Ugh. See if that works. Pew 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 pew. Okay, yeah, that's shooting like a billion times. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Some math there. Let's do the fire rate real quick. var. Actually. var fire time equals fire time plus equals 1 times delta fire rate This one needs to be a float. Float. And fire time is less than or I don't know. Bigger than or equal to fire rate. Yeah, I'm doing this wrong. Now I need to figure out some math. How long is this gonna take? Very long time, apparently. Damn it. Let's do 10. Something's wrong here. 100? If 100 doesn't work, something's very wrong. Yeah, no, I've done something wrong here. I forgot how to do the very basic little math thingy. Pretty sure it's fire rate times delta. Try something in here. If fire time is greater than or equal to 1. Here we go. Dude, what am I doing wrong? Times 100. Come on. There you go. No, that is working, it's just slow. And here I need to do a thing. Fire time equals 0. You know what? I think I know what the problem is. It's probably this. See if that fixes it. Dude, that's been the problem this whole time. What a nincompoop. Yeah, so we're getting 3 shots per second. That just works. Cool. So our fire rate's 3. I would guess, just by looking at that, that's 3 per second. Wonderful. So that works. Cool. I should just be able to do... and get rid of that. Test if it still works. I forgot to do fire time equals 0. 0. Cool. Now let's see how that looks. I'd say that's 3 per second. Sick. Now let's actually shoot a bullet instead. We'll go. We'll do it up here. We'll do everything up here. Funk. Shoot. var spawned bullet equals instant. That's not spelled right, is it? Instantiate. Did I spell instantiate right? Small fix? Hey man. What do you mean small fix? Small fix. Load. Dot instantiate. Did I spell that right though? See if that looks the same. I did not. I spelled it wrong. Okay, load, and we are spawning in the bullets, but we are actually not. We're doing a thing. Here we're doing the stuff I was trying to do earlier. We're gonna go plus that. Wonderful. Plus this. Cool, now in here, we're actually doing, I think it's $/ Is it though? Projectile. in the load, I want to put the variable. Hey, wait a minute. I don't need you. I'm just being silly. Projectiles afloat. There you go. Oh yeah, that should work. Now, spawn bullet dot update. Can't remember call it projectile. Load projectile data. I think we did damage, and then we're doing projectiles. No. Dude! I have about 50 minutes left to get this done. I just want this working. And then spawn bullet dot parent equals what is get scene again? I mean get root node, not root scene. Oi oi oi. Get tree dot root. Bar current scene equals. Yeah, see? Yeah, you just see that. Dot add child spawn bullet. Pop bullet dot global position equals 5 point dot position. Now we haven't set 5 point, but 5 point at onReady equals get child. Why is that not working? Why doesn't this work? Onready var 5 point. Good catch. Very common mistake. It's not a common mistake. What did I do? Onready var 5 point equals get child 5 point. What? Ah, just get node. Oh, lose my mind. There we go. Easy peasy. Ah, we need to set the rotation too. Equals 5 point rotation. That's not gonna work. I need this for ChatGPT. Can you fix the positioning and the rotation? Also, should the instance scene be set as child after position and rotation, or does it not matter? Question mark. Let's see what it says. So I did that right, and then spawn bullet. Oh, damn it. You should set it to the same global position. Get rid of this garbage. And these ones, I'll separate it too, like ChatGPT is. A little easier to read. Get tree current scene add child. Yep, and then spawn bullet load projectile data. Yeah. Yeah. Where am I doing that? Yeah, true. Do that at the end. Cool. Let's see what happens if I shoot. Well, good news. Ah, we're not actually shooting. Please don't have an error. No! What did I do wrong? What does it say? Global rotation. Global rotation. Apparently rotation and global rotation is wrong. Come on, man. Rotation, not global rotation. At least you... Well, I tried rotation. Rotation didn't work. Yeah, rotation. I'll try rotation again. Yeah, let's see, what does it say specifically? Invalid assignment of key rotation of value of type vector 2 on a base object of... Can I copy that? I'm getting this. Spawned bullet rotation equals 5 point... bar direction. Fam, this is too much. I know it isn't like this. I know you can just set it to the I know you can just set it to the direction of the thingy. Or if you're copying the rotation, yeah, see, I am just copying the... So why is that not working? That's the exact same. Spawn bullet dot rotation equals 5 point dot global rotation. Why is it working now? Oh, that's so ugly. That's terrible. Okay, cool. It works. Maybe I like did a typo of one letter. Does that need to be global position though? I want to see first. No, doesn't. Alright, perfect. Cool. Yeah, so I'd say it's 3 per second. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think that's 3 per second. That looks more like 2.5 per second. 2 per second. I have 35 minutes left. I just have to make this projectile move. Ooh. How did I do this part? So we gotta update the position. It's gotta shoot in whatever direction. I've done this before. I have a game on Edge. For now, let's just go into here. Physics process, please go away. Position dot x plus equals the projectile speed times delta. See what that just looks like for fun. Pew 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 pew. And I mean, it looks pretty cool, right? It works, just not how you want it to, but it works. Pew 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 pew. Maybe we want to do the direction thing. Maybe we want to do that. What did it say? So we have the direction. Let's see if this just straight up works. Okay, that still works. So we can just pass this. Okay, wait, so this is the turret script. How do I pass the direction info to the bullet so the bullet moves in the right direction? I know there's an easy way to do this. I know there's a really easy way to do this. I can't remember how I did it, but for now we're just going to listen to ChatGPT. That's very calling, but you're not passing a direction, so let's do a direction as well. So low prediction direction is vector 2, so direction vector 2. And how is it doing it? It is going into spawn bullet. So Update your call to include direction. Not yeah, so we just add the direction in here as well. Direction, cool. Now in projectile. Direction equals P direction dot. What was it? Normalized? Was it normalized? Normalized. Oh, just normal process. Oh yeah, wait. We're not using physics because I'm cool like that. Speed. Projectile speed. This isn't gonna work. Never mind. ChatGPT denied you one too many times. Alright, what do we think? Game of the year? Game of the year when? I think this is pretty up there. When did Space Marine 2 release? That's honestly probably game of the year for me. Space Marine 2. When did that release? 2024. You know what? What won game of the year 2024? Yeah, nah. Warhammer wins game of the year for me, 2024. 100%. Cool. It works. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. And now on our bullets, very simple. We click on our area 2D, node, signal. Body entered, shape it. Dude, what is all this? We got more stuff. We got a lot more signals. Godot's taking its whole indie thing and becoming a little too complicated in my opinion. Connected, yes. Let's say Goblin. That's our first enemy. Scenes, enemies, Goblin. Start working on DLCs. Yeah, I mean, we'll start with the enemy DLC right now. I got 29 minutes till I gotta go. New 32. Destroy our little goblino. We'll go a little bit of a and then give him some little pokey ears. Little goblino. Edit, flip. Okay. That doesn't look like, that looks like a fat goblin. Fat goblin works too. That looks even worse than the fat goblin. Fat goblin it is. Fat goblin looks great. What's up, buddy? That's fat goblin. It's not dark enough. Fat goblin. He's a little overweight. Let's give him a belly button too. Whatever. That's cool. I don't know what that is. It's something. It's cool. Goblin. It's not a goblin. Cool, thanks, Philip. Great, man. Yeah, I don't know if the link in the I don't know if the link in the description still works. It should. I mean, I didn't touch anything when I stopped uploading. I just left it all, so everything should work fine. If I'm being honest. Export. This should be it. This should be our last enemy, last thing. Sprite 2D. I'm gonna kind of try speed run this before I gotta go. Yeah, the Discord used to be super duper active. It's crazy. Foblin. Foblin. It's a Foblin. 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 Scenes, enemies. Renamed to Foblin. It's just what it is. Assets. Enemies. Foblin. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Foblin. Hello, buddy. Space. Yeah, Space Invaders. There you go. There you go. It's intentional. It's Space Invaders. Quickly. Trying to get this working before I go. Damage time. Sprite. Modulate. Enemies can be pink. There you go. Sick. Super cool. Oh, oh! Dude. That doesn't look too bad. Look at that. Right? That's not bad. I'm not crazy. Looks great. Scripts. Enemies. Yeah. You see, what I should be doing is making an entity script, so all things, but there's only going to be enemies in this game, so I don't need that. Never mind, enemies are going to attack your things. This is kind of core. Let's just say core, not seen. Quickly. Entity. Cool, entity. Yeah, whatever. That's not right, but it's cool. Node group plus enemy. What does global mean? What is a global group? Dude, they keep changing things. That wasn't a thing before. Yeah, it does look good, man. I know, right? A group is a string that you assign to a node. Once you can access all nodes like this. Cool. Well, global just means you're using group system to organize nodes that are globally accessible through getTree. There's no special setting or flag for global. It's all about how you use it. Cool. I'll just ignore it then. That's whatever. Cool. That's sick. Max health. Int. Var health. On ready. Equals max health. For now, I'm gonna hard set these. Gonna give the enemy 10 health. Funk, take damage. Damage amount. Health minus equals damage amount. If health is smaller than or equal to 0. There you go, Q3. I remember these things. Sick, that should be good. Goblin done. Bullets. So what are we looking for? Projectile on area entered. Oh, I've made a mistake. No. This on area entered is just a signal from this scene. So if I use a script in a different scene, it's not going to work. I'll fix that tomorrow, or I'll fix it in my own time. So close. if area.group is in group, surely I could just go enemy. Get parent, take damage. I wonder if that's just gonna work. I don't think it is though. I don't have an enemy in the scene. Speedrun, speedrun, speedrun. Foblin on, foblin on. What is this song? Ooh, sounds pretty good, but no thank you. Not in the mood for that. Please work. They don't have an area 2D. Oh, bro, go away. Foblin, group enemies, collision shape. Rectangle. Boom bada bing, boom bada bing. Fantastic. Do we be friendly to the player and make this a little bit bigger? Maybe. Screw the player. Q. Maybe. Just I'm looking. Oh no. Print. I don't know. Should print twice? Yeah, see, not working. Nah, I got it. Nah, I know why. No troubleshooting for me. Check this. I did it. There you go. Finished. It works, Andrew. Boom, bada bing. How much? We do 2 damage, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neat. Nice. That is beautiful. How long did that take? How long has the stream been up for? Does it say here? Wait, I can switch to full cam for a second. Just quickly see how long the stream been up for. Stream health. Dude, it's not saying anywhere how long this has been on. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Stream's been on for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Cool. I'd say it was about an hour, I mean half an hour at least lost to the little bit of planning, the chatting to ChatGPT, and the little bit of terrible art. But other than that, not bad. Not bad at all. That's how much code. It's not a lot of code, but so we have basic entity script. This can be used for structures. This can be used for anything, even the turrets. I can give the turrets this as well. I'll work on a. You see, the way I think it should be working is instead of this being the entity, we should have a entity node, and that has the script, and we communicate with that script. Same thing with the projectile. So the projectile, there should be a projectile node with the area 2D linked to that, and the bullet is its own script. 2 hours, yeah. So that's how long it took me to figure it out, and then still I need to pretty much refactor all of this code. So all this code's wrong. It won't work in the long run. This is fine for how the game is right now. If the game was going to stick to just this, it'd be fine, but it's not. Of course, we got to update the game. We got to add a lot of things to it. Cool. You know, I'm actually really happy with the enemies. I don't mind the cannon too much too. I think the problem with the cannon is because we rotate it. It's, yeah, you see when it's straight, that doesn't even look that terrible. Oh, we need to just fix this is what's been looking bad too. So, GPU, particle, visible. This should be projectile, particle should be 5. The bullets, I would say, should be 4. And then our turret should be 3. Why is that happening? Am I going the wrong way? I think I'm going the wrong way. Turret 1. Bullet 2. GPU 3. Why is this happening? It's always on top. What's the sprite on? 2, so 1. Am I going insane? Let me just, woof. Yeah, what's up, Cola? How's it going, bro? Yeah, I'm kinda back. Nice icon, bro. Did you make that yourself? I like the vector art on that. Looks nice. I don't know, I'll show you here. It's hard to show the night color, that purple. I'll go in chat. Looks nice. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't announce anything because I didn't want to say like, oh, I'm gonna stream and then I don't stream. But when I stream again, which I'm not busy tomorrow, I might stream again tomorrow. I'll announce it like a couple hours beforehand. Yeah, Cola's icon is cool. I agree. Why is this not working? I'm going to do a naughty thing. It's 5. Sprite is -4. I prefer doing it this way anyway. Breaking the rules. 3, that's in the front. Turret should actually be -2, and we can say no, you know what? Turret should be -3. Enemy should be the lowest. -6. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, cool. Now, one more thing about that bullet. Q3. See how this looks. Bop. Sick. And let me quickly destroy my destroy my Godot a little bit. Let's see 10. Nice. Let's see 20. Yeah. Sorry, Cole. I mean, it's been a year, right? Let's see. Oh yeah. Oof, that looks kind of cool. Oh, bro, I want to add spread in before I go. We'll do 5 as well, by the way. Spread. Yeah. Oh, that needs to be a float. Let's do 3.5 spread. 2.5. Do. Turrets. Also want that to be up there. How's it looking here? Damage, fire rate. I guess. Uh, da, da, da. Oh no, that's a turret thing. Spread. Load turret data. Spread. Da, da, da. That should be good. Turret name. Spread. And I'm trying to add spread. I add the float to the angle. To add spread, get the original firing angle. Add a random float offset between that and that and that. Fantastic. Base direction. It's let's just test it. I don't wanna. I'm not gonna try too hard. Let's just see what happens. Shoot. I don't know, ChatGPT. I don't believe you, bro. Yeah, see. Function rand range not found. Randef range, yeah. There you go. That's not gonna work. Oh, yeah, it works. What's with this though? Dude, come on, bro. Funnel angle. See, now that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. So my spread is only 2.5. But it's shooting out in a massive cone. OC stands for Original Character Accumulator. Ah, very classic. Your spread is probably in degrees, but your code treats it as radians, which makes a big difference. How to fix spread equals... Buddy. Ah. Okay, wait, so what did it say before? Did you get it to do it for me? Please work, buddy. Dig. Right. Maybe. Ah, works. Wonderful. Sick. If we adjust the... First of all, boom boom, boom boom. I hate comments. Go away. Fantastic. Structures. Let's make the spread 5 by default, and let's up the attack speed just for fun. Yeah, so that's working nice. Cool. Let's try 10. See what that looks like. 1.0. Yeah, that's a good spread. Yes, yeah, I'd say that's a kind of good starting spread. I mean, to nerf the turret a bit to make it weaker, you maybe want to do 15 and really slow down that attack speed. Maybe up your... Nah, leave the attack speed decent. That should be enough of enough. You see, you want the spread to be big enough to actually be able to miss enemies at a decent distance. Right now, it's kind of missing, but it's... Turret's gonna auto-target, you gotta remember that. You're not... This whole pointing and shooting thing is just for testing purposes. Yeah, I'd say this is good. Yeah, your turret will miss a really good amount now. And what I'd like to implement as well is a little bit of logic that will... If it's been too many really spread out shots, it will kind of like shrink the spread a little, just so it doesn't, you get really unlucky. There's a few times here where I'm shooting and it will like be way off like 5 shots in a row. Cool, I'd say that is great. ChatGPT did the heavy lifting with the rotation stuff. That I'm going to leave a comment about. Rotation, logic, done by ChatGPT. Need to learn myself. I really need to get better with the rotation stuff. But the rest, not too bad. There was a little bit of syntax errors. First time doing this in a year, I'm not too upset about it. I'd say it went pretty good overall. There's also been a lot of changes to Godot, but that's more like the signals and the groups being different. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's not bad. I think that's gonna have to be it. I have 5 minutes left. I'll work on a little spreadsheet of all the syntax I need to change. So yeah, I'm gonna go into more, I forgot what you call component based. There's gonna be a component based project, so I need a... Okay. Refactor. Refactor. Yeah, let me... What to do? Wrench? Is there a wrench? Wrench. Refactor. Nah, it's not refactor. I'd kind of say refactor project. Component based. Use entity projectile and structure components for info and some logic as children, and then each scene gets a script for that object, e.g. projectile. Bullet has a bullet script with a projectile component and access the projectile info and uses that info in the bullet script. Fantastic. So next time I'm on, that's some fixing I'll have to do. That's gonna be a lot of fixing, because yes, I gotta change everything up. Would even be better to just restart the project, but I'll, as a challenge, just work on it. I don't know. So how far did we get? So we got spread, fire rate, projectile. This projectiles there. Let's add in projectile speed. We did that. We could make these. Oh, how do I make these checkboxes again? I can't remember. This whatever. Actually, let me. What's this? You see? That's the syntax. There you go. Wonderful. Boom, a boom, a boom, a boom, a boom. Wonderful. Wow. Beautiful. We'll say. So, attributes. We'll put checkboxes in for everything. So, attributes is done fully. Projectile instance firing is complete. Hit scan firing, still need to do that. Targeting system, need to do that. I need to put in targeting at all. Yeah, cool. It's got a lot to go. Not bad though. Great start. Pretty much all set up. Some basic enemy logic and things are in too. Ah, there's someone else message. Yeah, ChatGPT is hard to use. You gotta kind of know how to talk to it. And it's a lot easier if you actually understand the code too. Like a lot of these things I asked it was just to refresh memory. But like yeah, when I started with coding as well, ChatGPT wasn't really a thing, but when I switched to Godot from Unity, I used ChatGPT a lot, and yeah, I didn't understand a thing it was saying. And it can be wrong a lot. It's also a little outdated. Like it still does rand range when you're meant to do randef range. I have got to run. I'll quickly say a little goodbye and thank you all very much. This has been great. 56 views. That's crazy. Chat rate's 4, which is actually not bad. I think my last stream, which was when I played your guys' games, was actually lower than that on average. Concurrent views has been like at least 4 for majority of the stream I've noticed on my phone. One of those is me though, one's Accumulator. So yeah, it's like 1 or 2 other people that... Andrew, thank you very much. You've been here like this whole time. Appreciate that. Navo's here. He didn't say bye though. I don't know if he actually left. I don't know. Fine, I gotta check something. Gotta be rude just before I hit the stream. So cool. It was very nice seeing you too, Andrew. And yeah, be sure to share your Unreal stuff, man. Really want to see it. I am tempted to try Unreal as well. I have a lot of storage on my computer, and I don't even say. So my new computer, I've got a 9070 XT, the latest Radeon card. Play like anything, fully maxed out ray tracing, 2K. It's great. So I can actually use Unreal now. Beforehand on my laptop, even Unity didn't really work, so no good. So I might try Unreal. I don't like Unreal though, I wouldn't actually use it, but just to try it, I might install it. Yeah, spent a while saving up for it. A little treat to myself. I have a lot of things. I want to deck this stuff out. I gotta run, but maybe next stream will just be more chill one. Maybe I think doing this one night of game dev was good. Maybe tomorrow I might just do some gaming. With game dev night, I kind of just want to switch it up. So only game dev videos on game dev night, no matter what. So only game dev. I want to start working on my own game. I have a couple I might choose from to start working on. I want to get back into tutorials, but it's not a focus for me necessarily. I want to maybe get into more like other tools that are helpful and things like that, like workflows. Like the tool I use Obsidian for my documenting. I use Millernote for some of my online documenting, which is just pretty useful. I don't know. I want to get back into tutorials though. This whole turret thing was the tutorial I kind of wanted to work on. I don't want to wing it anymore. All those other tutorials I just winged it, never scripted or tested anything. So I might make a series just on this whole turret thing, like a weird tower defense, but not like a classic lane that enemies follow. But the streaming side of things, I kind of just wanted to do whatever I want, whether that's if I felt like doing some game dev, like right now, getting back into it, stream some game dev. But if I wanted to play a game, just play a game. See, beforehand I had this issue where I was like, oh well, if I stream this, people are like gonna be annoyed because it's a game dev channel, it's not meant for gaming. It's whatever. As long as the videos are game dev, I'm happy. So the focus is gonna be game dev channel, but the streaming side of things, and also if the dual streaming, that's the thing like I said, so I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. In future switch to also streaming on other platforms at the same time. I want to include Twitter at least, maybe Facebook, 4 platforms, but that's too much. I'm too lazy for that. So that's the idea. And then I have another channel. I'll work on that channel a bit more. I'll see how this whole thing goes. And that channel will be for random real life things. I want to upload really random stuff on there, like if I like work on my car, or if just stuff in the house or whatever, or if I don't know, if we explore camping, something random vlog channel, and gaming videos would be on that channel. So yeah, it's all just fluff. Just see how we go. I am starting a second job pretty soon. I should be. I think I pretty much got it on the 16th. So that means I'll be working full-time and weekends. Yeah, so I want to work on my own stuff on streams. It's just hard to figure out what I want to work on. Yeah. Oh well, I gotta run. I'm already late. It's not good. But again, thank you very much, Andrew. You've been the person who's like been here this whole time. I really appreciate it, man. And I can't believe you and Navo joined the stream. See, the first stream I did, Navo was there like the whole time. And then that second stream, I think you were there for the Minecraft one as well. Yeah, because we talked about the stuff happening. Yeah, the stuff in your country, like it was really bad and stuff. We're talking about that, and that was the Minecraft stream. So yeah, thanks, man. That's crazy. And you both still have the same profile picture, which is great. I recognize it like immediately. Turn this heat off. But yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. I'll give you like a super quick look. I want to put displays in and stuff, so I want a display here of some stuff. I have a Elite Series controller from Xbox. This thing was like $300. It's super cool. This, honestly, it's like the craziest thing I've gotten. I'll show it next stream. I've got a handheld, got a RGLX, all the stuff, some other random things. I want to put my old PlayStation 4, and I also have a PlayStation 2, put them up on display. I want to just display this wall. I also want to get a Game Dev Night icon and just like hang it here. This is actually a curtain. It's like a, they call it a divider. It's just a cloth hanging there. But yeah. Yeah, where's... Yeah, controller compatible tower defense. That'd be difficult. Alright, cool. Kit Enderman. What's up, bro? Horrible timing. I'm straight up about to end the stream. I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I might stream tomorrow. Not gonna say if I will though. If I do, I'll announce it a bit beforehand. I'll post just a community post. The Discord thing, I'm probably gonna just fully leave Discord till I'm really back into YouTube and stuff, because I really don't want to get people back into it if I end up if it just doesn't work out. And I don't have access to my Discord anyway, so there's nothing I can do. Yeah. So yeah, it's not good. I'll get the Discord back though. Yeah, cool. Thanks, Andrew. Enderman, very sorry, bro. Join horrible time. I gotta run. We streamed for 2.5 hours. Not bad. Not bad. Happy with the quality on my phone, at least. The stream looked pretty good. I'll have to rewatch the stream for audio. I don't know how it sounded. I don't know how the music was, if it's too loud. Navo said it was good. So we'll see. Yeah, cool. Sick. I'm gonna run. Sorry, guys. Have a fantastic day or night, and stay safe. Cool. Bye bye.